Hi, this is Jennifer Griffin with GoFetch Marketing, and this is a video tutorial for Ron Fidel, attorney at law. This video is to show you how to make a blog post using the WordPress backend for your website. I'm actually going to be demonstrating this on a different client site, but the steps to get it done are the same. So you should be able to do it once you watch this complete tutorial. So the first step is log into the back end of your website, which I've already done here. This is for Highland Hardwood Flooring. I've already done that on the back end, but when you log into the back end of your site, it will look very similar to this. You'll have a dashboard, you'll have all these options here on the left-hand side. For blog posts, you won't need to worry about anything else but the place where it says all posts. So when you get to the site, let's just go to the home dashboard so you can kind of see what it'll look like possibly when you log in. A lot of that will depend on when you logged out where you were, but let's just assume you're on the home dashboard. So this is your front dashboard, and when you get here, all you do is scroll down and go to posts. Click on posts. And these are all the posts that are actually on this website right now. And what I like to do when I work on any WordPress site, whether that's just working on the pages or blog posts, is I like to open a second tab right next to it of the live site so you can see the changes as you make them. So once you do that, let's go over here to the blog for Highland Hardwood. And this is their blog that we've been posting on. You can kind of see every blog set up differently and looks and feel, but this is how theirs is set up. It really won't make any difference on yours. And we can get in there and tweak it if you want. So to add a new post, all you do is hover over Add New. And they've already written the post in a Word document. You can write it straight in the actual back end. If you want, you could just start typing, "Hi, this is a blog test post for Ron Fidel." I mean, you could do it any way you want. And you'll see it's very similar to kind of how a Word document. You could highlight, bold, italics. You can link something. You know, I could just put in a link here if I wanted to, apply it. So you can unlink something. Anyway, that you can do it right in here, or they actually, like I said, wrote it in a Microsoft Word. So I'm going to go over to Microsoft Word, and I'm actually going to just copy this whole blog post. And then go over here, and I'm going to paste it. So I've got a lot of things I need to do to this blog post. I've got to enter a title. I'm going to call this a quick guide to refinishing hardwood floors. I'm probably going to make this a heading 2. And there's other stuff I need to add, which I'll go back and do after this video tutorial to this. But I just want to show you the basics of how to get it in there. So once you do that, this is going to be a standard blog post. You're very rarely going to use all these until you start getting really sophisticated at it. And then I've got these categories set up. So under this blog post lands under hardwood refinishing as a category, because that's what it's about. So I'll click that. You can add a new category. Like in your website, you probably won't have any categories, so you probably need to add some. If this was on your site, it might be real estate law. So if this blog post is about real estate law, you would click that category. So I add the new category. There it is. I'm going to unclick it because obviously we're not on a legal site. And I'll go back later and delete that. But you'll see the point. You should categorize all your blog posts. That helps with SEO. This is how you get a very basic post up. This does not include any images, which you should include. And there's a lot of other things that you should include in a post to make it more SEO friendly that we can talk about. But this is the first step, is just getting it up there. So I'm just going to go ahead and publish this, so you can see what it'll look like, even though I'm going to come back and change it a little later. So once it's published. I'm going to click over here and I'm going to hit refresh. And it should come up right on the top as the latest blog post. There we go. So what I would do in this scenario, and what I'm going to do after the tutorial, is I'm going to come back, I'm going to clean some of this up. I've also got on this site something that they call the Yoast plugin, the Yoast SEO. You can see it over here. This gets a little more detailed on how to optimize your blog posts for better SEO. I think that's a different tutorial. I think once you start posting stuff, let's go back and talk about this. But this Yoast SEO system will help walk you through how to input a focus keyword, how to make sure that all the keywords you're using in here are relevant. So my focus keyword actually for a post like this is going to be refinishing hardwood floors. So once I input that, up's going to pop an analysis based on my focus keyword. And it's going to tell me in red what I'm doing wrong, things I can improve on, and the things that are good. So for example, it says the focus keyword doesn't appear in the first paragraph of the copy. Make sure the topic is clear immediately. So in that case, I'll go back and I'll fix the first paragraph. So it's kind of a slow process of going through here and figuring out what you've done wrong, what you've done right, until everything's green. And you'll see over here, let me hit update. It should update these little indicators over to the right-hand side. This is the Yoast plugin indicators. It says my SEO is okay and my readability needs improvement. So I would just continue going down here and working through some of these things that need to be done. But like I said, that's a different tutorial. For now, I wanted to show you how to just get a post up. So once you put the post in, make sure you put what format it is, what category it is, and then you hit update, which will publish it. I would also recommend going ahead and putting a photo in there. And to do that, you would just click here. You would hit add media, which takes you over to your media library, and you can add any picture you want. I'm just going to grab this picture. But if you didn't have a picture that you wanted to already in your media library for this post, you hit upload files and select the files from your computer. I've already got some in my media library that I could choose from, so I'm going to click this one and I'm going to insert it into the post. I'm probably going to do a medium size. You can choose the size down here. So it's going to take it a second to populate. No, actually, maybe it didn't pull it. Let's try it again. Insert. There we go. And then I'm going to click on that and I'm going to wrap the text around it. So it should be like that. Probably get rid of this. That's actually the name that was on the photograph, I think. I went ahead and populated it twice because I clicked it twice. There we go. Hit update. I'm not crazy about the picture, so I'm probably going to go back and change it, but for this tutorial, it's probably fine. And then we're going to go over here and hit refresh so we can kind of see. Okay, so I've got to go back and fix this photo and wrap the text around. It wasn't doing it. Try that again. Align left, update. And then let's go over to the live site and refresh. There you go. Obviously, I need to go back and make this look pretty, get rid of these 1, 2, 3, and make them stand out a little more. And just do some basic layout updates. But that should give you the basics of how to get a post up. So my recommendation is to just start getting some posts up. Then let's talk about the Yoast plugin and how you can utilize that to make these posts more optimized. But the key right now is getting content up on the site. So just call me if you have any questions after watching this tutorial. Thanks.